When rival fans applaud great footballers, no matter which football club you support, it is never a good feeling to see your club lose to their rivals. After all, loving your team and putting their interests above anything else is the core of any fan's philosophy. But sometimes the performance of some individuals transcends this formula as everyone unites to celebrate greatness, forgetting which team they actually support. So, let us look at some instances when rival fans applauded great footballers for their exceptional performances. Totti vs Sampdoria. Francesco Totti will go down as an icon in AS Roma history. His loyalty to the club will be something that not every player in the world will be able to emulate, and his performance against Sampdoria in 2006 is one of the reasons why he is one of Italy's finest. The Italian scored a magnificent volley from his weaker left foot against Sampdoria to leave the keeper shell-shocked. While most people would have taken a touch to control the ball, Totti did not waste any time to make the score 4-1.
Splendido gol di Francesco Totti che firma la doppietta e chiude la partita. Splendido gol di Totti 4-1, una meraviglia che fa scattare in piedi tutto il pubblico del Ferraris. Applausi a scena aperta per Francesco Totti.
And while it may have led to a total silence if it were an ordinary goal, Sampdoria fans reacted by giving Totti a giant applause, so much so that you could mistake it being one of their own who had scored. When asked about the greatest goal he ever scored, Totti remembered this goal without giving it a second thought. Ronaldinho vs Real Madrid. The El Clasico is filled with tackles, confrontations, red cards and booing, but rarely do you find the whole stadium agreeing on something. A moment where both sets of fans forgot their rivalry and applaud what deserves applauding. One such moment was when Ronaldinho was subbed off after an iconic performance against Real Madrid in 2005. The Brazilian was magnificent as his quick feet and incredible passing range left the Real Madrid defences flat-footed. He scored 2 of the 3 goals in the game, both coming from the left wing in the second half.
Sergio Ramos gets it 3 against 2. Ronaldinho into the area. Ronaldinho! 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 Ramos once here goes Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho 3-0! Ronaldinho! My word! Why is he the golden boot we have seen? My goodness me.
And I tell you, Paul, if people stood up and applauded Ronaldinho last time.
Ronaldo vs Juventus. With their La Liga titles, defence in tatters, Real Madrid turned their focus towards retaining their European crown. They faced Juventus in the quarter-finals, and there was only one man who grabbed the headlines once again. Cristiano Ronaldo scored the first goal of the tie from close range to get his team going.
Every time they need a goal, Cristiano Ronaldo finds it. It's another one in the Champions League.
However, the second goal was arguably one of the greatest in Champions League history. Dani Carvajal crossed the ball from the right wing just behind the Portuguese, who acrobatically scored an overhead kick to beat Gianluigi Buffon.
And then the substitute, Vasquez, beaten away by Buffon. And then Ronaldo! Oh! What a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo! Sensational!
Both sets of fans united in celebrating the exceptional piece of skill they had just seen. Whether it had anything to do with Ronaldo moving to the old lady in that summer, we don't know. But it surely was a performance that both sets of fans will surely remember. Ronaldo Nazario vs Manchester United. It is not very often when Manchester United supporters give a standing ovation to an opposition player. After all, they are spoiled by seeing extraordinary performances week in, week out at the Theatre of Dreams. However, Ronaldo Nazario deserved nothing less after the hat-trick he scored against Sir Alex Ferguson's men. The first goal was a first-time strike outside the box.
Zidane to Guti. Quickly onto Ronaldo, who has stolen a march on Ferdinand. Ronaldo shot! Ronaldo with a blow to the heart of
The
Manchester
second strike
United's
was a
hopes.
beautiful Real Madrid goal as Roberto Carlos squared it for the Brazilian to ease the ball into the empty net. The third goal was what the legendary striker was all about as he powered a shot from long range to beat Barthez.
Ronaldo. He's made space for himself. Ronaldo shot! Pick that out. What a hat-trick!
Many pundits claim it to be the finest display by an opposition player at Old Trafford. And the Red Devils did not hide their praise for the Brazilian, even if it was their team at the receiving end of his onslaught.
Fue muy bonito, ¿no? Yo había marcado hat-trick en otras ocasiones, pero yo creo que en Inglaterra fue la primera vez y me sorprendió muchísimo la reacción de la gente.
Messi versus Real Betis. The more we talk about the genius of Lionel Messi, the less we can do justice to it. The Argentine continues to build on his incredible career as he recently won his 7th Ballon d'Or. However, out of a long list of astonishing goals he has scored, there was one in which even the opposition fans had to applaud. In the away game at Real Betis, Messi scored an outrageous chip from outside the box that comfortably beat the keeper.
Rakitic. Messi. Oh my goodness me! You thought you had seen it all! Leo Messi! No wonder he's... Look at his face!
That goal was pure filth that even left the Betis fans astonished by how easily the Barcelona forward managed to beat the keeper. Del Piero versus Real Madrid. While we've talked a lot about Francesco Totti, there is another Italian striker who was equally as good as the Roma man, Alessandro Del Piero. The football world saw the Italian's credentials in the Champions League game against Real Madrid. In the fixture, the Juventus striker scored an astonishing goal from outside the box that left the keeper stranded. Del Piero received a standing ovation for the goal from the Bernabeu supporters.
C'è Del Piero con Marchioni che va dentro, Del Piero! Del Piero! 1-0! Il primo gol di Del Piero al Bernabeu! Del Piero! 2-0! Standing ovation per Alex Del Piero!
All these performances prove how football is a big community that might have its differences, but unite to celebrate greatness. One honourable mention has to go to the Barca legend Andrés Iniesta, who was always cheered by Espanyol fans despite their animosity with the Blaugrana. This was because of his iconic celebration of dedicating his goal in the World Cup final to Danny Jacques, who died of a heart condition at the young age of 26. So the respect he got from his rivals was well earned.